I used to love Selena. I mean, she was one of my favorite characters on Disney growing up.
My wand!
And we all love and have been rooting for her for so many years.
I was rooting for you! We were all rooting for you! How dare you!
But recently, she has been getting on my nerves, and I think we are slowly realizing that she may in fact be the problem. Oh, and there's Taylor, but we will get to her. The world has been so invested in Selena's first love, Justin Bieber, and I don't think people will ever let that go. It is ingrained in both their lives forever. I used to think it was the public's fault for not letting it go, and although that is still very much part of the problem from these toxic fans, I now believe that Selena, Justin, and Hailey are very much keeping this narrative alive, but somehow manipulatively blame others for it and victimize themselves in the process to gain public sympathy.
I've never, ever been happier!
Let's first start with a timeline of Selena and Justin's relationship. December 2010, the first date. January 2011, New Year, new relationship. February 2011, it's official. November 2012, they split.
Be the crowd. Now, the last time he was on, he and I got into a conversation, and he said something, and I said something, and then he said something, and I said something, and I made him cry.
Well, then that makes two of us.
December 13th, they aren't talking at all. Days before Christmas, Bieber confirms him and Gomez aren't talking. In the same interview, Bieber also says he still loves Gomez. January 2014, things go downhill. In 2014, a tumultuous year for Selena fans, Bieber faced legal troubles and media backlash for his bad boy image, while Gomez checked into rehab for lupus, and the pair confirmed they weren't in a relationship. July 2014, Justin versus Orlando. Bieber runs into Orlando Bloom in Ibiza, Spain, where the pair allegedly got into a fistfight. The source of the fight and unknown speculation is out as to whether it had to do with Miranda Kerr or Selena Gomez, but either way it makes headlines. November 2014. Hello, Hailey. After dating a slew of models earlier in the year, Justin Bieber is linked to Hailey Baldwin after unfollowing Gomez on Instagram. 2015. Things get confusing. Dubbed the Lost Selena years in 2015, the couple's interactions remain unclear until the end of the year when a video of Bieber serenading Gomez sparks renewed dating rumors. January 2016. More Hailey. Bieber and Hailey Baldwin start dating, confirming Selena is off at the moment. But it doesn't take long for things to get weird. August 2016. Instagram war. Bieber and Gomez's feud intensifies after he posts pictures with Sofia Richie, leading to a public exchange of accusations and insults, culminating in Bieber deleting his Instagram account. October 2017. A new beginning? After not talking for over a year, Selena Gomez is seen with Bieber having breakfast, only days before news emerges of her breakup with The Weeknd. Straight after the breakup is revealed, Bieber and Gomez are seen together again, even attending church. November 2017. It's on. Spotted riding bikes together in Los Angeles on November 2nd, 2017, and later confirmed by sources. Selena Gomez and Justin Bieber officially rekindle their romance with a public kiss at an ice hockey game on November 17, 2017. March 2018. It's off again. They weren't getting along and decided to take a break. It doesn't seem like a big deal and they will probably be fine soon again. September 2018. Bieber marries Hailey Baldwin. October 2022. Selena and Hailey get cozy. And then very quickly rumors of them being shady towards each other start, and we are now back to square one. You can see, I don't think this will ever end, because unfortunately you have now grown adults who don't act like grown adults, who are stuck in the past and have made that their entire existence, but still play victim whenever they can. This pattern of behavior is not a recent development but has been a consistent theme throughout their public life. In 2012, a seemingly innocuous backstage photo of Justin Bieber with model Barbara Palvin sparked headlines and fan speculation. Selena Gomez further fueled the drama by retweeting the photo, indirectly encouraging her fans to question Barbara's involvement. The incident shed light on the potential drama-seeking tendencies within Selena's action.
Sorry?
Did you block them? Or just ignore them?
Too much. I tried to ignore them, but then it was I had to say something because you were like pushing it.
Yeah.
And none of like Selena or Justin, they didn't say anything, so
Yeah.
it's like, I'm gonna say something. Yeah, I thought it was just like ignoring.
It's like a whole
I
big...
couldn't. I had to.
awful situation.
A similar narrative unfolded in 2013 when Justin collaborated with model Kaylin Russo for a music video. Despite both being professionals in the entertainment industry, Selena posted a photo with a passive-aggressive caption insinuating rivalry. In 2016, when Justin was romantically linked with Sofia Richie, the situation escalated when Sofia faced public backlash. In response, Justin made a plea for kindness, urging his fans to stop the hate. However, Selena Gomez intervened, advising Justin to keep his relationship private. This contradictory stance, coupled with her history, raised eyebrows.
The hard way on how to deal with it, on how to not give, if you will, that clickbait that people want. And I mean, I think I do my best to try and eliminate these negative stories or other people illustrating my journey. I interrupt them with my truth, and that's what I will always continue to do. And that's what this documentary does as well. It's going to be me taking control of my story, and no one can change that or say any different. I'm beginning to gain that confidence when I went through a breakup, and that's something that was super public, but all of those things that I'd felt so bad about myself and just so terrible, every day I wanted to debunk those feelings. I wanted to take control over that narrative because I did feel that way. But the greatest gift I got from all of that was me actually being honest with people, sharing my story and gaining the confidence to know I am enough, and I actually work really hard at being a good person, and I know I'm a great person. And when people paint these unnecessary stories, it actually gives me pleasure to just combat it with love, like you said, or kindness. I think it's actually fun for me because it is who I am. I can't waste my time, if I'm to be honest with everyone in this room. I don't want to waste my time being upset or taking in all of the negative things that I hear online, and I don't even hear it. It's just when it gets really bad, other people tell me, and then I see inhumane things happening and people talking negatively about other women, and it just drives me absolutely crazy. And I think I'll just always be that kind of person. And I would say I'm grateful for my past because it's made me a lot stronger.
Despite public statements about personal growth and moving on, Selena's actions on platforms like TikTok and social media suggest otherwise. Her involvement in drama with celebrities like Kylie Jenner and Hailey Bieber contradicts her professed desire for privacy and a new chapter in her life. While Hailey Bieber is not without fault in the ongoing narrative,
Kylie Jenner says she was not shading Selena Gomez and her eyebrows. Kylie commented, "This is reaching, no shade towards Selena ever, and I didn't see her eyebrow post. You guys are making something out of nothing. This is silly. I'm sorry, but why would they post this FaceTime of just their eyebrows? I've never seen them post something like this before, and I'm sorry. It's really not reaching. I don't think this is so silly, especially since the timing is also the time when Selena Gomez has dethroned Kylie Jenner as the most followed woman on Instagram. I would love to know Selena's thoughts."
Let's just face the facts, people. Hailey Bieber is a mean girl. No, because she is actually just as petty as everyone thinks she is. I think we all forget that Hailey Bieber is a classic Nepo baby. The only thing she has going for her is her YouTube channel where she hangs out in her bathroom and drinks tequila, and her skincare line, which is like obligatory for every Nepo baby ever to possess. Like, she doesn't do anything all day. Like, she is just sitting at home, and she does have the time to be as petty as we think that she is. I can guarantee you that she just rolls out of bed, like a couple of meetings, and then the rest of her days are like free. So when I tell you she definitely has the time to like sit down and do this during her day, she absolutely does. Is definitely in an abusive relationship with Justin Bieber, and this mean girl behavior could be a result of that. She must feel really insecure in her relationship and need to like solidify that she's number one. Yeah, if you think she's not as petty as you think she is, and she doesn't have time to just sit on her couch and record this crap, you're wrong. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below.
Selena Gomez just appeared to confirm again that she has an issue with Hailey Bieber. So this video was unearthed of Hailey Bieber where she appears to mock Taylor Swift.
A one-on-one rap battle full of the meanest lyrics about a celebrity since Taylor Swift's last album.
And as you can see, the video actually calls Hailey Bieber a mean girl and a bully. Selena then comments on that video saying, "So sorry, my best friend is and continues to be one of the best in the game." And of course, this is not the only alleged drama these two have had this week. Selena also posted this video in which she said she had accidentally laminated her eyebrows too much. Then Kylie Jenner posts this random out of context picture that says this was an accident above her eyebrows. Then she posts another random picture of both she and Hailey Bieber's eyebrows. So then this creator makes a video where she basically says that she believes that Kylie and Hailey were just mocking Selena's eyebrows, which results in Kylie Jenner coming on to defend herself. So are these two back in some...
a lot of the drama appears to be fueled by Selena. Despite her claims of independence, Selena consistently revives discussions about her past relationship with Justin Bieber, strategically leveraging her nostalgia factor and former Disney star status. The recurring theme of relationship-centered narratives in Selena's life raises questions about the authenticity of her personal growth and intentions. Despite her endeavors in music and a documentary release, her focus on relationship drama overshadows her artistic pursuits. This prompts contemplation on whether Selena should redirect her energy towards honing her craft and being taken seriously in the music industry, rather than perpetuating relationship narratives. I guess we can call her a quiet mean girl. Selena Gomez has one of the most skilled marketing teams in all of Hollywood. The way absolutely nothing comes out about her and she keeps her squeaky clean persona, and has kept it for the past decades, is actually remarkable. More odd behavior from Selena that really made me look at her differently. One of them being the time when Selena posted a video where she said she wants to be as pretty as Bella Hadid. She was fishing for compliments and tried to get everyone to compare them and call out Bella's plastic surgery. I thought that was weird. Imagine saying you want to be as pretty as your ex-boyfriend's ex-GF.
We need to talk about what's going on between Selena Gomez and Bella Hadid. Selena Gomez took to her TikTok stories earlier this week to try out the Bella Hadid filter and also use the Bella Hadid viral sound where we hear Bella's voice saying, "I'm Bella Hadid." And in addition to all of that, Selena wrote on a TikTok, "I wish I was as pretty as Bella Hadid." Selena posted another TikTok story of her without the filter and basically saying, "I'm Selena Gomez," and then she's kind of down on herself saying that her name isn't as sexy as Bella's. But Selena didn't stop there because she then took to her Instagram stories and posted a photo of Bella and did #girlcrush. Well, of course, social media had a lot to say about this. One tweet read, "Selena showing love to Bella and people dragging her for it is a prime example of how y'all reduce women to men and create imaginary beef because of past relationships. It's weird and y'all need to stop." And another tweet read, "And now Bella is getting hate from stans who are praising Selena, calling her prettier and natural beauty."
Listen, I don't usually give a shit about what's going on in celebrity world. I find this so weird. This is your ex's ex. I don't know if we can call this pick-me-girl kind of vibe, but it's giving me pick-me-girl kind of vibe. Like, the first kind of comments I saw were like, "Oh my god, no, you're prettier," or "Oh my god, Selena's such a G," like, she's like hyping up her ex's ex, like, what a girl's girl, but it's actually not a girl's girl. Like, it's very, you know, the first thing that people are going to say is like, "Oh my god, Bella doesn't follow Selena back, and here Selena's being all nice." I really don't think it's like, it's a bit weird. It's one of those things where girls can see the other girl's intention. It's a bit sly and it's a bit weird, but guys won't see what that girl's doing, if that makes sense. It's giving me that kind of vibe. It's like, it's just, why? To summarize, Bella Hadid getting complimented has led to Bella Hadid get roasted.
The non-stop "I'm single" videos.
Guys, I figured out the reason why I'm single. Apparently you have to go outside and meet people. Like, you actually have to go outside and talk to them. Yeah, it's gonna be a no for me.
Hello? It's over. I told my wife. Who is this?
I'm single! I'm just a little high maintenance. But I'll love you so much.
The award show drama. And the whole Francia drama.
Now this is part 2 about that kidney, because when Franice's dad sat down for an interview, you'd be shocked to hear what he had to say. Now the Daily Loud is reporting that Selena Gomez and her kidney donor Franice are reportedly not friends anymore because Selena drank alcohol. I had to do some digging because I was trying to figure out where this article came from. And it originates from Premier Impacto, and I think I'm saying that correctly, which is a television show on Univision. Now Franice's father sat down with this cast of women and discussed the relationship between his daughter and Selena Gomez. Now Franice's father sat down with that interview and stated up here above that their relationship had parted ways because allegedly Selena Gomez had been drinking just soon after her transplant. And according to her father, Franice said she didn't give her a kidney so she can go out and drink. Now, according to her father in that sit-down interview, that it was really no secret, so he was kind of shocked that most people didn't understand why the two girls had fallen out. Now, of course, you know we had to make our way to the comments. Someone tweeted here and said, "Why she act like she gave her a liver?" In defense of Selena, somebody had tweeted this and said, "People who had kidney transplants can drink limited amounts of alcohol. Francia doesn't have the right over Selena's organs after donation." And even others were drinking alcohol. Selena used to drink water in a wine glass. Another person said Selena Gomez's kidney is more famous than Francisca's whole life. Another person had tweeted this and said, basically this entire post was to make it look like Francia was being shady, when in actuality, it was her father who made these statements. But again, he only assumed that everybody knew this.
Yeah, she's nasty.
It's so sad that with all the love Selena has from the world and her fandom, she chooses to focus on the worst things. I mean, everything she is and does well, and we all love to watch her. But unfortunately, this is where she likes to direct her focus on. It's just sad and frustrating to watch.
Can we please stop announcing our social media breaks online? Just take the break, girl. Selena Gomez has once again announced that she is taking a social media break. Sorry, but it's just embarrassing at this point. So she posted a cute video of Benny Blanco with 2 kids on her Instagram. They're attacking him with kisses. It's super sweet. On the bottom, though, she says, "I'm off social for a while. I'm focusing on what really matters." You don't have to announce it every single time, Selena. I'm sorry, I know her fans are gonna come for me, but at this point, she is the girl who cried wolf. I just feel like she kind of likes the drama of it all. Like, just delete Instagram off of your phone and take your break. Everything is gonna be fine without you, I promise. And this isn't me attacking Selena. This is for anyone who announces social media breaks. I'm sorry, but nobody really cares. I promise we were not gonna notice if you didn't post anything on your story for a week. Okay, I feel really bad. Like, I'm not trying to be mean here, but the girl has announced like 5 social media breaks in the past 2 months, and each of them have lasted like 48 hours at the most.
I do think a lot of things are for sure taken out of context and blown out of proportion, where things are turned into something that it's not. But that is not always the case.
And by the way, they weren't good for each other. They fought all the time, and this was Justin Bieber and Selena. Like, you want to believe it, but the truth is that when people are that young and they come together in a relationship, it tends to be toxic because of their age.
Yeah.
Right? They're just not adults. Like,
they're so public.
And then you can't get over things. You're more, and yeah, exactly. He's got fans. He's got this, all of that. There's more jealousy. They both needed to break up. The way that it happened was very traumatic for Selena, I think. And I think that because she hasn't actually moved on, not saying that she's not mentally over it, but I'm saying, like, I think until she finds her one, like who she gets married to, she's always going to be able to sort of be pulled back into the drama by her toxic-ass fans.
Because they won't let her go.
They will not let it go. They're like,
and she should, because obviously she's not well. She talks about her mental health all the time. She has lupus. She's physically not well. And they make her entire life about this ex-boyfriend who has moved on and, like, looks very happy, even though we've talked about this as well. Justin Bieber is stupid.
Yeah, I do not think Hailey Bieber is even smart enough to be as conniving as people think she is, and I think she's quite innocent and she's quite simple, and the things that they put together of why she's copying Selena are so stupid. Like, literally,
she's just upset.
relate anything on the internet, but the truth is that she's doing things that are trendy because they're trendy. Having a cooking show. I had a cooking show.
I will say,
I was trying to copy Selena Gomez. I had a cooking show. I was not.
Yes, you are.
Do you guys think that Brooklyn Beckham is trying to copy her? No. The tattoo behind the ear. You
that
guys.
one is weird. That one is weird.
No, but it's a different letter. Miley Cyrus. No, it's a different letter. Hers is for her sister, and the other one's is for it's different letters. You can look it up.
I have side-by-side pictures.
Good. The script letter is a trend right now in Hollywood. Do you think Rihanna's
that was years ago.
No, but it's still a trend. Rihanna, Miley Cyrus. I literally took a list of 10 celebrities who have the exact same script initial behind their ear. Are they all copying Selena Gomez? Probably not. Probably not. Literally, there's a look up celebrities with a script tattoo behind them.
Okay, I will say, I looked into it as well.
When I was a kid, it was the tramp stamp. Everyone had the tramp stamp. We weren't all copying.
But, okay, so the church that Justin and Hailey go to, the pastor's daughter, her name starts with a G, and she was sick or something like that. And so, I think it wasn't Hillsong. What's the huge church in LA?
No, I think it is Hillsong, yeah.
But that pastor or something the daughter had gotten really sick, and so everybody in the congregation was like getting tattoos for the daughter. So that also could be it, because I do think it's a G. I do think it's a G.
I think it's different letters. It could be a G, but all I know is that is a huge, like, when girls get tattoos that are models or girls that are in the public sphere, literally, like, Rihanna started it. If we're really going to try to credit someone for starting that trend, Rihanna's got all of the tattoos on her fingers. Like, if you really want to talk about whose style she's copying, Hailey Bieber, it's Rihanna's. Check out Rihanna's, all of her tattoos, all this stuff.
Yeah, what about the ring tattoo?
But it's just trendy. Okay, that one, to me, is the most bonkers of it all. So, basically, in my generation, my uncle has this, my aunt has this. Getting a tattoo after you get married on your ring finger is just something that people do.
Like, I thought it's on the other hand. It's on the right hand.
Is it on the right hand?
Because so Justin gave Selena a ring, and she wore it on her other hand. Yes, but then it had like a J in it.
I thought she got the tattoo on her ring finger. I'm like, she married him. Like, that's like, who has more right to put a tattoo of your husband's
on the other hand?
We gotta fact check this. I'm convinced it's on her ring finger, and I'm like, she married him, so of course she's gonna like have an actual tattoo of her husband.
Hailey.
And again, this is a trend. And this is why
it is a trend, but it is
just
weird.
A trend. No, hers was a ring. This is a tattoo trend. Getting a tattoo on your ring finger of a person that you love is an actual trend.
But I know.
So now, the toxic Selena fans, Cooper, are basically saying that
I'm not a fan of her.
Cannot partake in any modern trends, which we ourselves partake in. We partake in them.
All right, so here's the J. That's the ring.
That's just the actual ring.
That's Selena. And look, it's a J.
That's her left hand.
Damn it.
It's her left hand. She married him. I'm like, it's a ring finger. Like, why can't she have a tattoo of her husband? They married each other. Like, that's the most sensible place.
That's
like I said, my aunt and my uncle both have this. So it's her toxic fans saying that she doesn't have a right to tattoo her husband's initials on her ring finger. I'm like, guys, of course she married him. Like Selena had a ring, but they didn't get married.
Yes.
And that's also normal. Promise rings are also trendy. People, when you're dating someone you think you can get married, you get a promise ring. So Selena wasn't copying every generation for getting this promise ring. It's just like what people do when they're in a serious relationship. And the thing that they do when they get married is they get tattoos. And so I am telling you, this is toxic fan culture. And nothing.
And it's all been dug up. Okay, I have a question. So Hailey Bieber, I do believe that she isn't just stupid. And we talked about before. Well, we talked about before. Like,
don't think she's a mad scientist.
She's not the brightest bulb. When she talks about politics, I know you've said that it's like you can't even argue with it because it's so sad.
Yeah.
And you've also like seen her documentary where they talk about her like being in love with Justin and their marriage, and Justin's mom's literally like, it's so nice that there's somebody at the house to take care of him. I used to be so worried. Like, I'm so glad somebody's there. It's like, is he her babysitter? Like, they walk all over her. But I think the Kardashians are terrible for her. I think they are legitimately not good people because they are the ones who did that video with her where they were allegedly making fun of Selena Gomez's
I don't think
weight.
they were. And I am not a Kardashian fan. I am not. I think everybody knows that Candace Owens is not an effing Kardashian fan.
But I don't think they're good people. I know that they're smart.
But I have to say, Kylie came right out. As soon as people started saying eyebrow things, she said, this is absolute BS. Like, she said she was a fan of Selena. And
but would she do anything different?
And then Selena responded and said, thank you for like whatever. Like, and this is what I mean. It's like, the fans are following both accounts. So they are putting one and one together. But these girls don't follow one another. Like, and I don't see every single one of your Instagram posts. Is it plausible that both of us being involved in politics might both be covering or doing something? Like, Kylie literally runs Kylie Cosmetics. It's actually more likely that Kylie is going to be talking about any part of her beauty routine. That's what I think she's known on the internet for. So all she talks about is like lips kits and how she does her bronzer.
It is weird that Selena made this video going, oh my God, I can't believe I laminated my eyebrows like this. It feels so weird, like this is an accident, I'm so sorry. The next day, they go, this is an accident, zoomed in on the eyebrows. It just feels...
You could read into it, but the next day, it's such a stupid thing to do. It's like...
I know, but it's just weird mean girl behavior. That's why I don't think Hailey is smart enough to do that, but I do think the Kardashians are.
Hailey Bieber just posted this to her IG story, a photo of her younger self, and she wrote, hugging this little girl extra tight. I don't know if she wrote that because maybe she's going through a hard time, seeing as how she's kind of been dragged the past few weeks, but we cannot ignore that this was Selena Gomez's post 3 days ago. A photo of her younger self. Yeah, maybe just another coincidence.
I will also say that I do hate how these women are always pinned against each other, even though they do need to take some accountability. I will say it is clear that Justin is very much the problem and shouldn't be left out in this, as it is obvious that he has caused a lot of emotional damage to both ladies. Let me make it very clear that this is not shading or tearing down women, but just holding people accountable for their actions. With that being said, I definitely don't believe Justin is innocent. I think what makes this love triangle stay messy and hold on to each other is how they are all very juvenile and don't act their age. We have watched Justin over the years and he always seems distressed and seeking attention, but emotionally uses the girls to garner attention for himself. I'm sure when he was with Selena that he would tug at her insecurities by posing with other girls, which would have caused her cryptic posts, and just how he would bounce from Selena to Hailey and very much depend on them to be his beacon of happiness, which I'm sure can be very distraught to these young girls who were just trying to please him. I want to also bring up that one thing that I am witnessing from celebrities from the past recent years is a lot of them act and talk in a way where they know it will go viral or be turned into a meme for attention, but act like they are just minding their business. I mean, it great PR, but weird. Let me use Taylor Swift as an example. She knows she is being recorded, so she is always overdoing things at award shows or events just to make the news the next day. It's just very cringy behavior. Also, Justin and Selena with paparazzi. Trying to act over the top innocent seems off to me. I just don't buy these moments, although I'm also not defending the pap.
Yo, come on, let's do this.
Justin,
animals. Yeah.
He's doing it. He's doing it. He's being too hyper.
Guys, we're not here to be
But
animals.
I know. Thank you.
It's fine to be hyper, but we're not animals.
Thank you, Justin.
So act like animals. I'm just, It's fine, but even when I come out, like, just give me some space. Like, do you have to be right in front of me?
Is Justin just a little brother too?
That's fine if I just have the rest of the day, because you're kind of scaring me.
Okay, well, there's the other guys here.
Okay, sorry.
It's competitive.
Now on to Miss Taylor. It's no surprise that Selena loves Taylor Swift, as Taylor has these same recurring traits as Selena. These girls are two peas in a pod. Both do not act their age and seem to be grown women stuck in a 15-year-old high school love drama mentality. Taylor more than Selena in my opinion. Now, don't get me wrong, there is nothing wrong with having a youthful spirit. But this is not one of those cases. You can have a youthful spirit and still be grown, but in Taylor Swift's case, she acts and behaves like an annoying teenager trying to get back at her boyfriend, and loves to form a little girl group everywhere she goes. I do believe Taylor Swift very much also plays the fake girl's girl act, as every photo op always seems to benefit her and get people talking about her. How do fans continue to buy these manipulative tactics? And nothing tops where she tries playing victim and a hero at the same time in her documentary.
Taylor Swift is the ultimate mean girl. The ultimate mean girl. Bad Blood was literally her marching 12 hot against Katy Perry over dancers. Like, let's just put that in perspective. So if Hailey Bieber doesn't like Taylor Swift, neither do I. Neither do a lot of people, because we see her for what she is, which is what Katy Perry said. She's a wolf in sheep's clothing. And talking about petty little videos, like Taylor Swift and always tries to like be very obvious about like what girl side she's on, and she'll put people in songs. And so I'm like, if you're looking for your person that does petty stuff and gets away with it, why don't the Selena fans take a look at Selena's best friend Taylor Swift?
I was gonna say, yeah, they're super close.
There's
the
a
fans
lot.
are intersected.
Taylor Swift is definitely a mean girl, without question. And they pretend that it's Hailey Bieber, and I'm like, no. Taylor Swift is the ultimate mean girl. She's been the ultimate mean girl for a very long time. You piss her off, she's gonna have a bunch of 14-year-olds singing stuff. Like, that's how she thinks that's healthy. Like, talking trash about you and marching to you in Bad Blood. So I think what we can both agree on is that Taylor Swift sucks. As I think that she's a very good writer and she writes catchy tunes, and
she's a smart writer.
She's smart, period. She's very good at marketing. She played a perfect character of being a super innocent girl. Like, she branded herself very well. She made people think she was like small town. She's not. Both of her parents had
wild. All of her songs writing, my little house. I always wanted to have that. And then you see pictures of her mansion.
Oh yeah, her parents were very wealthy.
And her fans just ignore
Tennessee to make her famous. Like, they knew they had the industry connections, connect with people. Now, granted, connections only take you so far. She also is talented, and she does have a good voice, and she plays, she deserves to be where she's at on the merit of talent. But I always say, if Taylor Swift wasn't unbelievably famous, she would just be unbelievably rich. She's not exactly, and I think she's super conniving. So I personally wouldn't go to any of her concerts, because when she kind of dissed Tennessee and weighed in on the Senate election,
her documentary was it pissed me off.
I'm so glad I didn't watch it. I knew it was.
And that whole she had this little debate with her parents in it, and it was like, Daddy, and she was yelling because she wanted to speak out against Trump, and her father, who I don't know if he still is conservative, but was like, no, don't do that, like, it's bad for your career, like, you don't really believe that, all of this stuff. And she's like, no, I need to. And her mom was like, and they were like curled up on the couch in this little blanket, and she was like almost in tears, like, I have to do this, whatever. And it was just like, she was 25 at the time. You have an opinion, just your parents don't need to allow you to do that at 25 years old. Why are you filming yourself on a couch crying over?
It's a brand.
And then it was like, she so bravely spoke out. No, if you want to speak out against Trump, I don't care. Do it. It's your right.
Like, you do not have to be on a couch crying on a blanket with your parents.
Every musical artist
in front of you
hates Trump.
Yeah, it's like, you're not exactly brave.
No.
It would be brave if you got on a couch and said, I have to say that I support Trump.
Yeah, then it was like, okay, maybe you would be crying then, because you would like lose everything.
But she is so curated, Taylor Swift. Everything is a move. She is the ultimate chess player, and she always
just down to her marketing.
She's a marketing genius.
I mean, girl, the lack of self and societal awareness is insane. Everyone in Hollywood roots for Biden, and they made it very clear that if you vote Trump, you will be deemed as a bad person. So why on earth is Taylor acting like a crusader and making sure the world knows which side she is on? Girl, relax.
Taylor Swift uses feminism to tell people they can't be mean to her instead of using it for its actual purpose.
I feel like I have been summoned. Really, I have not made a video about Taylor Swift in a minute, so I guess we're due. Except it's not really, is it? Even though that's what people who will defend her to their actual bones would say. It's articulate and thoughtful criticism that is being labeled as being misogynistic, anti-women, anti-feminist, simply because Taylor is a woman. I would take it a step further and say that Taylor Swift uses feminism as a get-out-of-jail-free card for all of the extremely valid criticisms that come her way. I think it was Emily Ratajkowski recently who was like, I didn't understand Taylor Swift because of my own internalized misogyny. To which I would say, not liking someone's music has nothing to do with misogyny. And two, maybe it was the alarm bells going off in your head that this woman behaves in a way that is weird. And by weird, I mean like a beacon of white supremacy and completely self-serving.
I might get some bad
backlash for this one, but I think we can all collectively agree that we felt bad for Lana Del Rey at the Grammys when Taylor Swift tried to drag Lana Del Rey onto the stage. Like, Lana Del Rey did not want to go on that stage. Like, her feet were glued to the ground. She had that stance, and then Taylor kept dragging her. Like, literally dragging her, you guys. And like, I'm a Swiftie, but I think we can all agree that at that moment, we felt bad for Lana Del Rey. I even think Lana Del Rey was a nominee for that category for Best Album of the Year. Then Taylor Swift won. So I think that is one of the reasons why Lana Del Rey didn't want to go on stage with Taylor.
I get that celebrities deal with a ton of pressure, and their lives can be pretty rough, just like anyone else. The whole industry they're in is messed up and can tear them down. I get why people tend to give them some leeway, but let's be honest, there are times when they're pulling some manipulative moves. They play with fire, and when things get heated, suddenly they're all about that innocent narrative. I just don't buy into the idea of constantly making excuses for them. It's like, okay, we get it, life's tough, but that shouldn't be a free pass to act however they want or bring it up as an excuse. I think it's important to call them out when they're playing the victim card and use their struggles as a shield for every questionable thing they do. But it seems they are addicted to sympathy.